what's going on, Poké fans? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. Another day, another video, and in today's video, we're looking at Stonjourner VMAX deck, Dynamax, evolution from Stonjourner. We, of course, 330 HP fighting Pokemon with Stone Gift attack, which is really interesting, especially in the early stage of the game, and of course with the Max Rock Fall. So, what is so special about this deck? The ability to heal 120 damage when you attach energy with the Stone Gift, and also Max Rockfall for 200. 200 might not be enough for the one-hit knockout against anything except for, Pikazacrum because of the weakness and some other under 200 HP Pokemons, but still, it's a very interesting approach as a rogue deck. This deck can also be used with Omastar Fossil Bint, and basically it can item lock opponent from playing item cards from their hand as long as they have more Pokemons on the bench than we actually have. In order to make this deck works perfect, this deck also plays 3 copies of Sobble, Drizzle, and Inteleon with that Shady Dealings and also Shady Dealings. Oh, they have actually the same name as the ability. For one, when you basically play Drizzle or Inteleon from your hand, you can search your deck for 1 trainer or 2 trainer cards, depending on which Pokemon you played. Either way, Inteleon or Drizzle, and you can basically put them in your hand, which is really cool because when you put Inteleon in play, you can basically grab yourself 2 mixed herbs, for example, and basically heal 90 damage and remove all special conditions from your Stonjourner V. Interesting thing is that also this deck can use the Dean GX as a tech as well as Mind Report Mewtwo, so basically with that Mind Report Mewtwo we can basically get much more easier boss order from discard pile on the top of our deck, and then we can simply pick that trainer card or actually supporter card, either way with Drizzle, Inteleon, or maybe with the Dean GX. It's really easy to use Inteleon and Drizzle because this deck plays also 4 copies of Scoop Up Net. There's also 1 Energy Spinner as a tech, 4 copies of Evolution Incense for Evolution Line Search, 2 Great Ball, 2 copies of Communication, as well as 4 copies of Quick Ball, 4 copies of Mixed Herbs. Additionally, plays also a Rare Candy, 2 copies of Reset Stamp, 4 copies of Scoop Up Net, 1 Identified Fossil, 1 line of pretty much of Identified Fossil, Omastar, and Rare Candy, Stadium, Martial Art Dojo, and Trading Court, so we can pick up basic energy from discard pile back into our hand in case if we need it. 4 different type of supporter cards, 6 draw supporters, 4 Cynthias, and 2 research. 1 boss order and 1 mellow and Lana that can also be used for a damage heal, 1 big charm, 1 karate belt, and 8 regular fighting energy cards. And this is the deck list that I will use in today's video. If you already didn't, please consider subscribing to the channel for more videos, and also click that notification bell so you don't miss any future video, and hit the thumbs up as well. So let's see what this deck can really do in action. So see you in the game. Alright, so let's see who's gonna start first. Coin flip should determine who's gonna start first, and I think I'm gonna go first. Yeah, for sure. So let's see what we can find here. Unfortunately, just 1 Sobble. That's unfortunately not a good opening hand. Not a good opening hand. I do have Omastar, which I kind of like. But I don't like the fact that I don't have anything else available in my hand, and especially considering the fact that my opponent is starting second, and he can potentially hit me for the knockout, even because of the weakness. So this might be a tough game for sure. I drew 2 Drizzles and 1 Communication, which means that at least for now I can stay in play. Alright, so I'm gonna grab myself a Stonjourner and put him on the bench. Pretty much attach the big charm to him, and probably I'm just going to actually, I'm gonna just scoop up net my Sobble and just put it on the bench. Potentially, my opponent can knock him out, and I really don't want to lose him because I don't have anything available in my hand, and I might be able to surprise my opponent with Omastar here and there. Somehow, I might surprise him, so you might not be able to play item cards till the end of the game, or at least for maybe 1 or 2 turns, depends on how many Pokemons he decide to put in play. Again, on the other side, with 1 energy card, I can hit for 80 because of the weakness with my guard press, plus I can reduce the damage down to my Stonjourner for like 20. That's pretty cool, the damage can be reduced. But yeah, as you can already see, my opponent grabbed himself Stadium with Guzman Hela, obviously a tool card as well as special energy. So there is a Big Charm, Speed Lightning Energy for 2 extra cards. Stadium is available, so all he really needs is a Tapu Koko Energy on Mew. Oh, looks interesting to see Power Plant and Pikazakram deck. Okay, and it is my turn. And I managed to top deck myself a Quick Ball, so... Alright. Let's see. Which trainer card should I use? Should I go maybe for the Energy Spinner so I can start attacking? Maybe Cynthia? I think I'm probably going to grab myself a Cynthia here. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's go with the Cynthia. I think I'm not gonna play Omastar this game. Oh, seriously? That actually hurts because there's no sign of the energy. Okay. That's rough. Really it is. Okay. I didn't expect that. Definitely. I expected to get at least 1 energy card, to be honest, so I can just attach myself energy from hand. And yeah, right now there's a skateboard, obviously energy from hand, and my opponent can definitely use his full blitz. It really depends where the energy is gonna go. So he might be forced to put all energies to his Pikazakram, so he might be just able to use Attack Bolt. I would be completely in a huge advantage if I was able to get at least 1 energy to my Stonjourner V, even 2 right now, so I could just Mega Kick him for like 300 at my upcoming turn, but unfortunately it didn't happen, so I'm just gonna keep my Reset Stamp, and yeah, there's Electro Power, and this should be 180 with the full blitz. So he's probably gonna go with energy attachment to his Pikazakram. If I'm my opponent, I would do the same for sure. He decided to go with 2 of them, so I need to find a way somehow to remove the Stadium from play. Okay, gonna grab myself Inteleon. So with Inteleon, I can search my deck for 2 trainer cards and put them into my hand. So which 2 trainer cards should I use? Maybe 2 mixed herbs. Karate Belt won't work for now. If I try to heal myself, I can heal just 90. And I will have 90. But if I evolve, I might survive because... if I actually evolve, I have chance to survive somehow. But the most important thing here is the fact that I might be even able to, heal all damage from my Stonjourner V. So, yeah, actually, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna put my Inteleon in play so I can grab myself 2 more copies of mixed herbs. Alright, there we go. So 2 more mixed herbs, and I'm good to go with my Cynthia. Hopefully I can find myself energy right now. Okay, not 1, but actually 2 of them. And also Evolution Incense. Let me see. Should I go for my VMAX? it's not worth. It's definitely not worth to do that, so we're just gonna go for the drizzle as it is. And I will discard my Amistar from play and put myself Stonjourner V on the bench and guard press him for 80. Alright, no stadium in play, which means that my opponent can go with the tag bolt if he wants. Perfect scenario for him, but still, the damage will be reduced for 20, so he's hitting me for 180, and I think there's no chance that he can nags my active Stonjourner V, which is a good thing. Yeah, I mean, I had a pretty good turn with those Intellions and with the scoop up net. No doubt about it. That was pretty cool move for sure. I healed 180 damage in just a single turn. Okay, there's a Mellow and Lana. Well played for him, so he will definitely use advantage of Mellow and Lana in this scenario. Alright. So if I can somehow evolve my Stonjourner on the bench and potentially, yeah, but still he can nag an active one. Interesting. Unfortunately, I cannot heal damage anymore because I already used 4 mixed herbs. So with 4 mixed herbs in my discard pile, there's no way that I can heal the damage of. Tag bolt can definitely be used. My opponent should be safe if he used the tag bolt for this turn. He can, for example, grab the Nugget against Sobble and prevent him from evolving into Drizzle. If I am my opponent, I will probably do that. No question about that. And he also have Tapu Koko with the Dance of the Ancients. Ancients on the bench for 2 extra energies. If he have, of course, 2 energies in the discard pile, he have more than 2, he have 4 of them. So Boatland will also be in a position to attack as well. And with my Karate Belt, I can potentially surprise my opponent, which will be the main strategy for now. I can already see that my opponent will probably hit for 170 my Stonjourner on the bench. Let's see. What's coming? What's coming? What's coming next? Tag Ball GX, obviously. But who's gonna get 170 damage? Will it be Sobble? Maybe potentially Intellion. Oh, he decided to go for Intellion instead. Okay. That's a pretty good move for me because he took only 1 prize. And I top deck. Okay, so I'm gonna put Drizzle in play and see what I can find with the trainer cards. I think it's a good time to go for the martial art dojo, and I will definitely grab myself martial art dojo. Put him in play. Well, next turn I will be knocked out for sure, so I'm gonna go with energy attachment on my benched Stonjourner V and with research 4/7. There we go. There is a karate belt. Kind of like to see that. Gonna put my identified fossil in play as well, and I'm going to put my. Let me see. I can heal 120 damage. That sounds like a plan. That sounds like a plan. Stun gift. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 250. Plus 60 should be 320. Actually, it should be 7, 250, 310, 340. So he needs 2 more Electro powers in order to knock my active Pokemon out. And if he do that, he can grab himself 3 prize cards. But if not, I can max Rockfall my opponent Pikazakram next turn for the knockout, which would be awesome. but I'm not sure. Okay, so he decided to switch first on the Mew and then research to see what he can do. Can he find enough Electro powers? Will he go with a Pika or will he just decide to go with the Bottling Wii? But if he wants to attack with the Bottling, he also needs the extra energy. There is a Tool Scraper, which changed the numbers right now. So luckily I didn't attach my Karate Belt. Obviously I didn't want to go with Karate Belt. It wouldn't make 0 sense to go with Karate Belt. Obviously there is a Tag Bolt, but he used already Research for 7, which means that my opponent this turn cannot use Mellow and Lana, but he's probably looking forward to maybe prepare himself for the Mellow and Lana turn. But if he missed the knockout this turn, I think that the Mellow and Lana wouldn't matter too much because I will have one hit knockout against his Pika, and after that I can probably expect my opponent conceding the game. We shall see. Everything is possible. Pretty much everything is possible at this moment. I can also promote my Identify Fossil in play and basically discard it from play even in the active position before I attack, which is pretty cool. Alright, so still I'm wondering which... Okay, so he just decided to pass the turn, or maybe he was just out of the... Okay, it's really hard to say. I'm gonna go with Evolution Instance. I'm gonna grab myself Intalion. Gonna put him in play. And going to grab myself a Energy Spinner as well as some sort of... I don't know, maybe Cynthia, so I can refresh the hand, put Karate Belt in play, scoop up net my Intalion, put him back in play. Use Energy Spinner, grab myself a Fighting Energy card, put it into my hand, then attach it, then use a Boss Order, and then go for the knockout with my Max Rockfall against his Pika for nothing less but for the 3 prize cards and 480 damage, because Martial Art Dojo is also effective and does nothing less but 40 extra damage to my opponent Pokemon. And I'm not sure if my opponent is AFK or if he just, you know, decided to give up. So there's the victory, so he just conceded the game. And I should say actually very surprising comeback. But definitely did a good job with my Stonjourner VMAX against this Pika top tier deck in the standard format. Yeah, actually my opponent plays this deck with the Jirachis instead. Kind of interesting approach. How many Pika he ran? 2 of them. 2 energy switches, 4/4 switch quick ball, great catcher. Yeah, he couldn't find himself Electro power in that crucial moment when he needed. He managed to find a Tool Scraper, so he just needed 1 Electro power. Unfortunately, he missed it. And since he played only 1 copy of the Dean, he was not able to go for another one. And that cost him the game. And that's the GG. Obviously MVP Stonjourner VMAX. And that's the GG. Alright, so starting first once again. With probably not the best opening hand in the world. 2 mixed herbs. Sobble. Research. Evolution Incense. Energy. I just need some kind of Pokemon to draw, but it's okay. I mean, not gonna complain, just gonna go with energy attachment so I can retreat, and I'm gonna pass the turn. So Garchomp and Giratina can hit with linear attack for 40. Maybe he can add a couple more damage counters, depending if he can find Roxy Wheezing combo. Not sure if he plays that type of the deck. Probably he does. We shall see. Sobble for now stays in the front. Probably he's wondering what the heck is going on. I do have 2 mixed herbs, which means that I can even heal the damage from the Sobble. Will I do that? Unfortunately, I'm not gonna do that. Actually, I will, because I'm forced probably to use that research if I decide to go with Evolution Incense. Actually, we shall see what's gonna happen. There's so many different options that can happen. And a cure as well. There's linear attack just for 40. Okay, so I can go, for example, for... Oh, Great Ball. Okay, first I'm gonna see if I can find... Yep, I can. Okay, that change actually meant a little bit. So, gonna put energy, gonna retreat. Yes, please. Let's just retreat. Let's go with Evolution Incense. I can grab myself a Drizzle. And the most important thing with that Drizzle is the fact that I can search my deck for a trainer card. One trainer card can be picked up here. Should I go with Identified Fossil or maybe just a Cynthia? I don't want to discard two mixed herbs for sure. Let's just go for now with a Cynthia, shall we? And yeah, let's just go with the Cynthia. I'm not going to use Karate Belt. I'm not quite sure if my opponent is running Tool Scraper. I feel somehow it's not worth to do that. I'm just going to guard press him and reduce the damage down to my Stonjourner V for 40, actually for 20. Okay. Another energy card. And he can probably do some damage with linear attack, obviously to the active one. So right now, the next step should be a VMAX combo. Yeah, for sure. Actually, I can item lock him if I want. I'm just gonna grab myself VMAX for now. I can't item lock him, I didn't realize that. I don't have Fossil on the bench. Okay, so two trainer cards that I need. One is Energy Spinner, for sure. And another one is another... Draw Supporter card, I guess. So, Energy Spinner. And I'm gonna go with my Stone Gift. And all suddenly I managed to heal all damage off from my Stonjourner VMAX, but I did a little misplay here. I didn't scoop up my Intellion Wave with the scoop up net. Okay. That's bad, because you really need to scoop it up, so you can just, you know, use it for a Drizzle. So he hit for 40. Okay. There's a Sobble. I'm going to use my Cynthia here, so he can hit me for like 240. That's not even close for the one-hit knockout, which is good. Meanwhile, I will discard my VMAX from my hand and search the deck for a V. Okay. I can also scoop up net. Why not? So I can play two Drizzles next turn. And that's gonna be a maximum Rockfall for 200 damage. This Garchomp and Giratina somehow managed to survive. My opponent can use GG End and discard one of my Pokemons and all cards attached to it. So he can decide to discard basically my active Stonjourner VMAX, but he rather decided not to do it. But he could potentially do that. Discard one of your opponent's Pokemon and all cards attached to it. I would consider doing that if I was my opponent, but he probably didn't have energy card available in his hand, so he decided to switch into custom catcher play. So there is a Cherish Ball. And there's a Dedenne GX for one Daddy change and Hapu before that. So he really wants to find something that he really needs. Obviously he is playing this deck with Welder, I will say that. Okay, Aerodactyl, interesting. I'm wondering if he also plays Mewtwo. Yes, he does. Okay, as expected. The moment when I saw that Aerodactyl. Oh, Rainbow Energy and Daddy Change. Okay, Solgaleo discarded. With one energy, he can Soul Burst GX if he wants. And that's probably going to be the case. Mysterious Treasure. I think right now might be a good time to try to set up my item lock against my opponent. I think this might be a reasonable if I do that. But what I can also try to do here is I can max Rockfall, his, and Giratina, and Garchomp on the bench for 3 prize cards. Because I can grab myself a boss order. I can go for the boss order. I'm just thinking, is it worth to go for the boss order? The problem is, I need to knock 2 tag teams, or I need to go for 1 tag team, or int 2 GXs in combination of that. So there's a Soul Burst GX, meaning that he won't be able to use GGN GX, and that means only one thing. I will definitely consider going on for his Garchomp and Giratina. I don't see how he can knock me out, or what he can do. Maybe with Macargo GX. Huh, okay, maybe with Macargo GX he can somehow do that. Obviously, he can do that if he wants. Let me see. I'm gonna go for the boss order, tell you what. I really want to knock him out. And before I do that, I will use an Evolution Incense and grab myself another Drizzle, putting him in play. And search the deck for a trainer card, which will be Identified Fossil. And there we go. I really want to item lock him next turn. So, max Rockfall for the knockout, and I can grab also 3 prize cards. There is another Drizzle, Quick Ball, and Energy. Perfect scenario for me here. Alright, I do have Scoop Up Net, which means that I can item lock my opponent at my next turn. With 4 energies, he can hit for 250 with Macargo. Yeah, he needs actually to discard all of the energies for Mewtwo in order to knock me out if he can find himself a Macargo GX. Will he be able to do that? I'm not sure, we shall see. It is definitely possible for him to do that, but then he needs to pay so many energies in order to do that. And remember, that's not even the Macargo GX attack, it's just a regular attack. For 1 fire and 2 Chorus energies, I think it says. Violent Appetite, okay, he throw out Cobalion, which means that he can use even Dueling Saber if he wants, but that makes no sense, it's just too weak in my opinion. He needs to find himself a... Yeah, definitely Naganandel and Guzzlord is a very good combo for the Mewtwo tag team deck, because you can just simply throw out Cobalion GX, throw out any other Pokemon that you want from your hand and heal the damage from the Naganandel with the Violent Appetite. Plus you can also use the John Harden as well, so you can technically discard 2 Pokemons per turn with just effect of these 2 cards. Quick Ball. Alright, so let's first go with Inteleon. So what are we gonna do here? We're first gonna search the deck for a Rare Candy and Omastar. So Rare Candy and actually Communication. No, I don't need Communication. Rare Candy and Mixed Herbs. If I heal 80 damage, that is just not enough. That is unfortunately not enough, even close. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Evolution Incense into Omastar. I do have Rare Candy. Alright, right now I can scoop my Inteleon from play. I can put him in play again. And search my deck for 2 more trainer cards, which means that I can grab 2 Mixed Herbs. And I will probably... nope, I need to go with my... let me see something. Which lineup of Pokemons do I have left? Do I have Rare Candy remaining? Unfortunately, I don't. So I need to preserve somehow my Drizzle, as well as maybe Sobble. So I'm gonna go for a let me see, research and one communication. Research and one communication. I can hit only for 200, or I can try to heal the damage off for like 200 since yeah, okay. So we're gonna do something like this. We're gonna put Sobble in play, which will allow my opponent to play item cards. Then I will go for, oh, I should better go for that the Dean GX. Okay, still I have chance to pull him. Alright, never mind. Then we'll go with a quick ball play. We'll discard this Mewtwo. I didn't attach energy, which means that I can do that as well. And then I will see if I can maybe discard something else in addition to that. Maybe this tiny bad boy can also be discarded. So let's go with the research for 7. Trying to find 2 mixed herbs. Oof, it was close, but unfortunately not enough. Unfortunately not enough. So the only thing that I can do right now will be a max rockfall for 200. Meaning that my opponent can knock me out. If there was second mixed herbs in my hand, I would probably consider going on with my Din GX, trying to find 2 more of them. Or maybe just, yeah, probably I would do that. The problem is that my another VMAX is in my discard pile, which will probably cost me the game here, but we shall see. If my opponent retreats, which he can do, he can knock me out with the Bansheed Mewtwo, and the worst thing is that he can simply use... oh, he don't have he don't have either Solgaleo for the Turbo Strike. That's okay, and there's a Hapu. There is a Hapu. Okay, so right now he managed to find Solgaleo. Alright, this Rashizard looks dangerous as well, but it cannot use GX. Ooh, he locked himself right now. Okay, I didn't realize. For the moment I was like, what? He added another Rashizard on the bench, which means that he cannot play item cards anymore, so... Okay. This might be a problem. Actually, might not. He still needs 5 energies with the Macargo play anyways. So that Lava Flow, yeah, absolutely fantastic play for my opponent. So he managed to win the game because I cannot recover that boss order anyhow from my discard pile, so I can just go for the Mewtwo on the bench. Is there anything else that I can potentially do? Like anything, maybe. Just maybe. Like anything, potentially. If I put my Sobble in the active, I can evolve for sure. There's a big charm. Let me see something out. I can resistem him. I can put Martial Art Dojo in play, and that's literally it. But that is not enough. That is unfortunately not enough. So I want to attack him, but I can hit only for like 10. And where are the numbers? Nowhere. But then I can activate that Karate Belt, but still... maybe, but just maybe. But just maybe I can still try to win this game. Oof, why I didn't use Drizzle for the stamp? I don't know. Oh my god. Okay. Why in the world I didn't do that? Hopefully he don't have access to his boss order. I don't even see a boss order. But what I see is a Naganandel GX. But he still needs to find another energy card for him. And then he needs to discard 3 energies. The problem is he cannot play trainer cards, actually item cards, from his hand. I will definitely try to bite him next turn with my Omastar. There is a Turbo Strike, so he really wants to power up energies. Depends where those energies are gonna go. He going all into that Benched Mewtwo. And I'm going in my active with my Omastar. There is another energy card. Right now, Karate Belt is effective. It's in play. I'm just gonna see what do I have left. Yeah, I definitely needs to go for that reset stamp, so... Oof, if I bench that, the Dean GX on the bench, the game is over, so I need stamp. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Seriously, I didn't pull stamp? Not even a stadium? Not even a stadium. Okay, never mind. I can bite still for like 60. And I can retreat, and my Karate Belt is effective. So right now he have 2 options available. Somehow to find a boss and knock my Stonjourner on the bench, or pretty much concede, because if he stays in the front with the Mewtwo, game is over. So what he can try to do, he can potentially bluff and just, you know, pass the turn and pass the turn and pass the turn and retreat to something like Naganandel, or maybe first to Latios. Oh, come on, there was a Centaur Lady. That Centaur Lady changed things dramatically. Obviously, he can simply hit me right now with something. Oh, Centaur Lady. Jet Pierce for the knockout. Obviously 180 with the Jet Pierce. So he basically used that Naganandel and Guzzlord attack. And from this point, that's the GG. Unfortunately, it is. Well played. Well played. I'm just gonna hit with my Mega Kick for 150. And all he really need to do is simply retreat on the bench and knock me out with his Mewtwo. So there is a switch. And that's the combo. And that's the GG, my friends. I hope you enjoy watching this video. Make sure to consider subscribing to the channel for more videos. Thank you. And we'll see you next time.